Welcome into another edition of Roundball Roundup. I'm Carl Jones. That handsome fellow over there is AJ Feldman.
We are a month away from the start of the playoffs, and we're still waiting for contenders to truly emerge from the pack in Class AA boys.
Tonight, a big showdown as Franklin hosted Aquinas, undefeated in Section 5 play so far this season. And a matter of fact, the Little Irish hadn't lost to a Section 5 foe since December of 2021. With that end tonight, we pick things up early in the third. AQ down 5. Mackie Terry goes reverse. That makes it 33-30. But then it turned to the Shamir Freeman show. Now you see me, now you don't. With the up and under lay, oh my goodness, that's nasty. We jump to the fourth, AQ down 13. The freshman, Christian McCullough with the corner triple, but Franklin kept them at a distance. Clarence Thompson, Trey Ball, corner pocket. He had a game-high 26 with 6 3-pointers. Then later, Freeman coming back on stage for an encore. He was cooking with fish grease tonight. He finished with 16. Franklin with the big-time win tonight, 69-56.
They're really pumped about that team, I know that. Great AA girls matchup, 12-1 Penfield at Hilton. Patriots down 6 in the third. Jackie Funk changes that. Back-to-back trays, tied for a team-high 16. Penfield led by 5, heading to the fourth. In the final quarter, Patriots breaking the press. Cassidy Cone for 2. Penfield up 9 with 4:30 left. But Maddie Highs not going down quietly. The 3, the hoop with the harm, and then just a short while later, another 3. She had 26. We've got a 1-point game just 90 seconds later. However, Penfield showing off their winning pedigree. 2 minutes left. Ashley Calvitis, the tough bucket. Penfield hangs on. They get the win, 60-55.
Good finish at Gates Chi-Li tonight. Spartans inviting Irondequoit to town. 2:40 left in the fourth. Eagles down 37-34. Ella Brennan calls bank. That makes it a 1-point game. Then 40 seconds later, same score. Indian Williams with the soft touch off the glass to make it 39-36. Then later in the frame, Gates up 1. Emily McManus with the nice bounce pass to Williams, who finishes with the easy lay. And Irondequoit's shot at the buzzer did not connect. So Gates Chi-Li, they went a nail-biter tonight, 42-40.
Another tight one out in Brighton. The Bruins hosting Thomas. Fourth quarter, tied at 43. Maddie Kelly, the tough bucket, hits the deck. You ready for this, Carl? She had 40 points tonight. Woo! But the Bruins weren't just going to crown her yet. 3 minutes left, down 3. Shannon O'Hora ties things up from distance. However, 2 minutes left. Kelly's teammates get it done in crunch time. Ella Wambach off the inbound for a 4-point lead. Same score, 106 left. Ruby Maripes down low. Thomas gets the win, 61-55.
The 31st annual Coach Child Tournament at Spencerport. Rockport taking on Athena Odyssey. 2 minutes into the game, Blue Devils moving to get around. Janelle Loreno knocks down the midi. Then the next trip down for the Thunder, Mariah Freeman gets the pill. The mid-range is not dead yet, just folks, okay? Thunder go up 5-4 early in the game. Then later in the quarter, Ayla Bellatree says she's not impressed. She's going to pull this one from the parking lot. Cash money. The Blue Devils led 13-10 after the first, and they never looked back as Rockport goes on to win 47-41.
In the other game of the semis, the host Rangers taking on Churchville Chi-Li. Second quarter, Saints up by 1. Amelia Breton, little floater game. That's a pretty one. CC up 11-8. But later in the quarter, Georgia Gray got hot. A pair of 3s for the freshman as the Rangers move in front. She's loving that. Her teammates loving it as well. However, in this one, well, here's the equation. The Saints, they have Sydney Postel. The other team did not. Good from distance. A game-high 22. Saints get the dub, 41-27.
Good matchup on the boys' slate. Menden up against Athena. The Trojan mascot feeling himself. We go to the fourth. Trojans down 57-54. Corey Reeves with a strong take to the cup. Then a minute later, game tied at 57. Reeves in transition, this time with the left. He finished with a 30 ball. Then later in the fourth, Trojans up 4. Isaac Reeves playing the lane, behind the back. Ooh, tough finish. That's nice, my man. That makes it a 6-point game. A minute left in the contest. Vikings trying to make something shake. London Hoyser with the finish at the rim, but it was too little, too late. As Athena, they get the win at home, 67-61.
Heading to Livingston County, Calma hosting Mount Morris. We'll start in the first. Raiders working it up. Braden Fonte, the bucket and the foul, going 3 points the old-fashioned way. Other end of the court, check out the dime from Navier Ford. Whips it over to Owen Yenser. That's right, pass that good. You better give him some love. End of the first half. Blue Devils down 8. Turn it on. Chase Young. Bucket, foul. Mount Morris. A big second half. They get the win 77-67.
Let's head back to the city where Vertus matched up with North Star Christian. A minute and a half into the action, you want to see a grown man bucket? Reginald Powell drop step with the soft touch. Warriors jumped out to a 6-0 start, but the Knights respond. Jacob Brzezinski, jersey number is 30, so you know he can shoot it like Steph Curry. Knights up 10-8. Then later in the frame, Jaden Ridley Smith, nothing but nylon. The Vertus, they grabbed their second win in a row, this time 74-69.
In Avon, Braves hosting Leroy. Avon sophomore Josh Harder just had a Section 5 record, 14 threes last time out. No records tonight, just domination. Harder on the fast break. Braves up 26. Knights trying to get something going. Little hot potato leads to the Andrew Pocock 3. But this one, all Braves on this evening. Harder to Lee Hartke for 3. It's good. Avon moves to 11-2 on the season with a 76-57 dub.
Back to the girls' slate. Check out the kicks from Olivia Green. Swag on 10. And she's just a 7th grader. The Lancers hosting HFL in this one. Cougars up big in the third. Marley Green goes coast to coast for the easy deuce. Then later in the third, Samantha Ozowski said, nah, that's way too much space as she knocks down the 3. HFL, they take care of business on the road, 71-40.
And finally, 8-4 Finney hosting Franklin. First quarter, Ava Lombardo finds a cutting Eva Blazinski. Falcons building an early lead. Later in the frame, Finney looking for more on the fast break, but Alexis Settle says, not tonight. Returning to sender. However, Falcons would have the last laugh. Kylie Niddle, just an 8th grader, off the glass. Fitty, they get the victory tonight, 44-18, your final score.
And coming up after the break, a member of the Bills gets awarded for his professionalism towards the media.
And the Nighthawks try and prove they're legit taking on their rivals. But first, here's some more Section 5 scores.